Piensa en tu futuro, no pierda tiempo.
¿Por qué?
Porque la vida es corta, pero piensa que es muy importante mirar para adelante, para adelante.
Tell me now, have you really ever stopped trying? So many people killing kids, still dying. I'm multiplying, I ain't lying, here's my testimony. This shit I kick is real, never ever phony. You're spitting cheesy lyrics like macaroni. Call me if you only wanna sit down and write a jam to stand for something. Cause my passion and rage are highly concentrated in underground music.
For more than 30 years, the Educational Opportunity Program, EOP, has been working at closing the gap that exists between needy families and the rest of America by providing them a university education. As the Civil Rights Movement and the Cesar Chavez Farm Workers Movement gathered steam in the 1960s, one of its hottest issues was letting more low-income students of color into schools like the California State University system, known as the CSU.
In California, thousands took to the streets demanding the government do something to help. University students joined in the struggle by raising people's awareness through organizing meetings, marches, and other forms of protest. By 1968, several CSU campuses had been convinced to create experimental EOP programs to recruit and admit students and provide financial aid and study skills.
These pilot programs were successful, adding to the pressure on the government. In 1969, California's legislature finally agreed to fund EOP programs at every campus in the CSU. Since then, tens of thousands have graduated and pursued professional careers thanks to the program.
If it wasn't for EOP, I don't think I would have wanted to be in the world that I'm at now, which is writing, reading books, being able to speak, being able to go in almost any environment and feel competent. I think that what EOP gave me was the opportunity that there was more things in this world that I should do. I was pretty lost about being in the streets and jails and drugs, and I was thinking that that was the only future I had. EOP gave me another way, another vision, that there was another future I could have, and it kind of gave me a kickstart into a profession that I have now. I'm an accomplished writer. Most book that most people know me by is Always Running. I read a Loca Gang Days in LA. I just finished a new short story collection called The Republic of East LA Stories. So, that's what I do for a living. I also am a co-founder of Tia Chucha's Café Cultural, which is a bookstore, coffee shop, art gallery, performance space here in Sylmar in the northeast San Fernando Valley. So I'm pretty active in what's going on with writing, literature, arts, the community. I've been active for more than 30 years, but writing is really the main thing that I do, and I go all over the country, talk about writing and workshops and things like that.
When I applied here, I came to the campus and talked to an EOP counselor after I was not admitted regularly, and the counselor looked at my GPA, looked at the classes that I'd taken, because I'd taken honors classes, and looked at my SAT score, and he said, "You belong here." And just by him believing in me and admitting me through EOP has opened the doors for me to achieve my goal. And my goal was to be the best me that I can be. And they helped me to come into the university, which now I am president of 2 organizations. I sing for the university. I'm involved, and I'm graduating in the fall. My dream, my ultimate goal in life is to own a gospel radio station, 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's why I'm a communications major in public relations, so I know advertising and dealing with the media. And that is always something that's a goal that I've had since I was in the 10th grade. And I know that I want to entertain. I want to entertain people, and I'm very grateful that EOP gave me the chance, because I will see that dream come true and send a letter back to EOP saying thanks a million.
When I was in high school,
I wasn't a regularly eligible student. EOP provided me the opportunity to go to college. If it weren't for EOP, I wouldn't be in this position I'm in today. EOP helped me get into the school, helped me provide me with academic counseling, provide me with tutorial services. And, you know, coming from a low-income background, EOP also gave me some grants to help me with my schooling. My dreams is to, you know, like I said, help out students, especially provide assistance to students who were in my situation, who didn't get an opportunity to go to school, who was not considered a college-bound student. And, you know, a lot of my high school counselor doubted me. However, like I said, through being persistent and through the help of EOP, I was able to fulfill my dreams and goals.
If not for the EOP program, I probably would have been maybe a 6-7 year a senior there, because the EOP program provided that reinforcement that I needed in college. Again, I was young at the time and I didn't have any guidance coming from home, and there were times during my college career where I wanted to just stop and quit, and quickly the EOP program would respond to every need I had. Be it if I just needed someone to talk to, they would sit there and talk to me and coach me along the way and just reinforce the purpose as to why I'm there, and that's to achieve the goal, the ultimate goal of getting a degree, be it the degree that I was in or a PhD or a master. So without the EOP program, it just would have took an awful long time to complete my college term, and I probably would have dropped out if it wasn't for the EOP program. So it was, again, it created a fostering environment that I needed to reinforce the purpose, to reinforce my goals, and to also just to reinforce life itself. So without EOP, I probably just wouldn't have been successful. That's the honest answer I can give.
If EOP wasn't there for me, I wouldn't be seated here as a member of Congress. I wouldn't have had the opportunity to have the kinds of careers opportunities that I had. I wouldn't probably have run for office. And all those experiences that I had, I learned many of those tools when I was at college. And the EOP program and the kind of people that work with you as a support group, even your student colleagues. I'm still friends with professionals who are also working at different universities now and helping to impact the number of underrepresented students to go to college. So it's a constant, how could I say, part of our life where we know the value of education, we know how important EOP is, and how we have to expand this program, because it is a real program that has very good profits. The profits are that people will progress, they will have good careers, they will go back to their communities, and they will be leaders.
Today, our society faces new problems and dangers. Some say that academic programs like EOP are a luxury we can no longer afford. But to be successful in a high-tech global economy, we need a diverse, educated population. If California is to play a leading role in this new world, we have to continue closing the gap here at home. This means that EOP is more important than ever.